Hi, we are continuing our discussion on sum of subset problem. Given n positive integers and m, we have to find all subset whose sum is m. In the last video, we have seen there are two ways to formulate this problem. First one, the variable size tuple formulation. In this, the solution vector can be represented by the indices of numbers. And second type is fixed size tuple formulation. Here the solution subset is represented by an n tuple x1, x2, x3 up to xn. There are n elements such that xi is equal to 0 if the element I is not chosen and xi equal to 1 if the element with index I is chosen. In this video we will discuss an algorithm for variable size tuple solution. We apply the brute force approach. We will generate all possible 2 raised to n subsets and find the desired subsets. Let us revisit the state space tree of variable tuple formulation. Here we can see the tree we have constructed for the variable size tuple formulation. See here sum equal to 0, this is our root, and we are considering the first element 11. Our set was 11, 13, 7 and 24. First element 11, we will get a sum 11. Then we will consider next element 13, we will get a sum 11 plus 13, we are getting a sum 24. We will consider next element 24 plus 11, 31, and we found the sum, the target sum. We are printing the target array or resultant array. That is element with 0 index 0 is considered, element with index 1 is considered, and element with index 2 is considered. So 0, 1, 2. This is our resultant array. We will print that, then proceed to the next element, that is 24. It will be getting a sum 55. Okay. So these are the single element sets. Okay, in the breadth, then we will consider, we will descend to the tree, then we will take the next element, again we will create all nodes through the breadth in the next level of this node. Okay, this way we have to proceed. We can see the algorithm for this. Here you can see the argument to this algorithm. S, it is our set. T is the resultant set. S size of the set. T size is present size of the result array. Then sum. Then J is used to descend through the tree. Then our target sum. If we have met the target sum, that is sum equal to target sum, we will print the resultant array and its current size is recorded, and after printing we will proceed to the next level of nodes. And this for loop is used to generate nodes along the breadth. Then we will descend to the next level through the recursive call. Okay, this is the algorithm. Let us trace this algorithm for the set 11, 13, 7, 24. See the initial call. See the initial call of this function inside the main function. It will be called s comma t comma s size then t size is 0 and sum is 0 and this j is 0. Okay, then our target sum. So this t size, sum and j, these are the varying part of this program. According to the t size, this resultant set t will be changing. Okay, so the initial call, let us note the changing part only. So the root node where your sum equal to 0, then t size equal to 0, j equal to 0. Okay, this is the first call. Then inside this function call, what it has to do? It has to check whether the sum is equal to target sum. We know our target sum is 31. Our set is 11, 13, 7, 24. Then if it is met, it will be printing the result array. Then generate the nodes along the breadth and listen to the next level. Okay, so it has to check sum, it is 0, not met the target sum. Then it is coming to the for loop, that is it is generating the nodes along the breadth. So for I equal to j, so j to s size, in our example s size is 4, so I is less than s size, so I will be varying from 0 to 3. So I equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. I will be taking the first value. Then t will be updated. T will be updated. T of t size equal to I. Our t will be, t size is 0. So t will be t of 0. It will be equal to I. I has taken the value 0 now. Okay. Then it is calling sum of subset. It is calling sum of subset. It is calling sum of subset. Will record the varying part only. T size plus 1 it has to do. T size plus 1, then sum equal to sum plus si, I plus 1. T size is 0, so it will become 1. Sum is sum plus s of I. What is I? I is 0. So sum equal to 0, sum plus what was 0th element? It is 0th element is 11. So sum has become 11. And next parameter is I plus 1. So it is becoming 1. Okay, we are marking only the varying part of this argument list. Okay, then it create another instance of SOS where sum equal to 11, and t size equal to 1, j equal to, j equal to 1. Okay, inside this, what it has to do? It has to check whether it has met the target sum. Didn't meet the target sum, so create the next level and descend to the next level. Okay, here I equal to j2 less than si, so I equal to 1, 2, 3. I will be taking the first value. I will be taking the first value. Then t is equal to t of t size. What is t size? It is 1. T of t size equal to I, so it is recording 0 1. Okay, then it has to do the recursive called SOS, t size plus 1, t size plus 1, here t size is 1, so it is 2, sum plus SOY, sum is 11 and I is 1. What is our first element? Element with index 1, 11, 13, 7, 24. Okay, 0 1 2 3. Element with index 1 is 13, so sum plus 13, so 11 plus 13 we are getting, so 24. Then the next argument is I plus 1, I is 1, so becoming 2, so it generate the next instance where sum equal to 24, sum equal to 24, j equal to 2, t underscore size equal to 2. So what it has to do? First it has to check, the target sum. It has met the target sum, so no, it didn't met the target sum, so it has to proceed. So for loop I equal to j2 less than si, so 2 comma 3, and it is updating t. Now t will become t of I has taken the first value, so t of t size equal to t size is 2, so index 0 1 2 is 2. Okay, then it has to invoke SOS, t size plus 1, t size is 2, it has become 3, sum equal to sum plus I, sum is 24, I is 2. What is the element with index 2? It is 7, so 24 plus 7 it is 31, then I plus 1, next argument. Okay, it has generated the next instance with sum equal to 31, j equal to 3, t underscore size equal to 3, sum equal to 31, j equal to 3, t underscore size equal to 3. What it has to do? It will be checking whether the sum has reached the target sum. Yes, it is reached, so it will be printing t. So 0 1 2 will be printed, that is 11 13 7 created the target sum. Okay, then it has to generate the nodes along the breadth, so falling into the for loop I equal to j 3 to 3. Okay, so only one value, 3 to 3. Then it has to update the t, t will be becoming at present 0 1 2, t of t size is 3, so in this cell what will be stored? I, the 3 will be stored. Okay, then it will invoke the recursive call, t size plus 1, t size will become 4, then sum plus s of I has taken the value 3, What was the third index with 3 the element? It is 24. Sorry, okay, 24. So 31 the present sum plus 24 it is 55, comma I plus 1. I is 3, so it is taking 4. So no new node will be created where sum is equal to 55, sum is equal to 55 and j is equal to 4, t size is equal to 4. Okay, what it has to do? It has to check whether it has met the target sum. No, it is the 31 not equal to 55 and j I equal to the for loop I equal to 4 to less than s size 4 to 3. See, it will not work. Since the condition is not satisfied, it is returning. It is returning. So it is returning to this. It is returning to this node. Okay, returning to this node. The value of I is over. Okay, I less than s underscore size. So again it is returning from here. It is returning. Here the value of I is remaining. I will take the next value 3. I will take the next value 3. What it has to do? It has to update t. It has to update t. So what is t here? It was 0 1 2 3. Okay, 0 1 2. It was 0 1 2 and t size was 2 here. Okay, then it will be updating t of t underscore size is equal to I is our I is equal to 3. What is t size? It is 2. So it will overwrite this cell. It will put 3 there. Okay, then it has to invoke again SOS with t size plus 1. T size is 2, so it will become 3. Then sum is equal to sum plus I. Sum plus I, sum was 24. 24 plus s of I is 3. So the element with index 3 is 24. So sum will become 24 plus 24, it is 48. Then I plus 1, it is 4. So it will generate the next node with sum 48, sum equal to 48, j is equal to 4 and t underscore size equal to 3. It will check whether it has reached the sum. No. It will proceed to the for loop. I equal to 4 to 3. It will not work. It will not work and it will be returning the values of I are over. It will come to this. It is returning. It will come to this. See, the tree is matching the 11, 24, 31 and 55. Okay, to 55. Then 48 this side. See, 48 here. Then it is coming back to 11 again. Here the functions came back to 11 again. node with sum equal to 11. Okay, here the value of I is not over, it is taking the next value 2. Okay, so I equal to 2. Okay, I equal to 2. Then it has to update t. Our t was 0 1 here. We know t size is 1. Then what it has to do, inside the for loop it is updating t of t size equal to I. T of t size equal to I. T size is 1, so it is overwriting this cell with value of I. I is 2 actually. Okay, I is 2 here. Okay, then it has to do SOS, sum of subset, t size plus 1, t size plus 1, t size is 1, so it is becoming 2. Sum plus S of I, sum is 11 here, 11 plus our I is 2, 11 plus 7, so 18. So it is generating node along the breadth 18. Then in this it is descending to the next level. Okay, SOS to 18, then I plus 1. I plus 1 is 3. So new node is created with sum is equal to 18 and j is equal to 3, t and t size equal to 2. Okay, so here it is considering 11 and 7. See, here it has considered 11 and 13. So 11 and 13 considered. Now it is considering 11 and 7. Okay, 11 13 considered here. Now in the same level that is considering 11 and 7. Okay, 11 and 7. So what it has to do, check whether sum met the target sum. No, it has to generate along the breadth of this node. So for I equal to j 3 to 3, it has to update t. T is equal to t of I. Okay, so what is I? I is 3. So t has become 0 2 3. It is considered the third element. Okay, 0 2 3. The element with index 3 is 24. So it is considering 11 7 and 24. 11 7 and 24. Okay, now it is time to do the recursive call SOS. T size plus 1. What was t size? It is 2. It is now it is becoming 3. Sum plus S of I. Sum is 18. 18 plus S3. That is 18 plus 24. It is 42. Then I plus 1. It is 4. So new node is created with sum equal to 42, j equal to 4 and t underscore size equal to 3. Okay, sum is not matching, and next, so it is falling to the for loop. J is equal to I equal to 4 to 3. It won't work. See, then this tree we have reached here. Okay, so it is time to return. It will return to this, and it will return I has taken the value 2 there. Okay, this also finished the values of I, so it is again return I equal to 3 to 3. Okay, so it is returning here. Value of I is not over, 3 is remaining here. Okay, see here 3 is remaining, here 3 is remaining, 1 over 2 over 3 is remaining. So along the breadth it is generating a new node. Okay, so I is taking the value 3. I is taking the value 3. It has to update T. Okay, it has to update T. At that time T was this 0 and 1. That is considering first element with index 0 and element with index 1. What was T size? T size was 1. Okay, T size was 1. T size was 1. Now it is updating T size, T of T size equal to I. So T of T size, that is this cell, it will be updated with value of I. So this will become 3. See here it has considered 0, 1, that is 11 and 13. Here it is considered 11 and 7. Now it is considering 11 and 24. Those are 2 element subsets. Okay, so or the breadth. Okay, so after this it has to call SOS sum of subset. T size plus 1. T size was 1 here. It is become 2. Then sum plus I. What was the sum? It was 11. Sum plus S of I. I is 3 now. Also 11 plus 24, it is 35. Then I plus 1. I is 3. So it is becoming 4. So new node is generated. Here sum equal to 35. J equal to 4 and T size equal to 2. T size equal to 2. So here what it has to do, check whether it has met the sum. No. So I equal to 4 to 3. It will not work. So it is returning. See, up to here we have constructed sum equal to 35. Up to here we have constructed. Okay, then it is reaching this node. There the value of I is over. Okay, now it is returning. It is taking the next value of I. So along the breadth, its next value is 1. I equal to 1. Okay, what it has to do, it has to update T. What was T here? T with only one element. So it has to update T of T size. T size is 0. So cell with index 0. It was carrying 0. Now it is updated with. Now I equal to 1. It is updating T. T of T size equal to 0. T size is, this cell is updated with value 1. Then it is invoking sum of subset with T size plus 1. T size is 0, so it will become 1. Then sum plus S of I. I is 1. here sum is 0, 0 plus 13, sum 13, and I plus 1. I is 1, it will become 2. Okay, it is generating a new node with sum equal to 13, j equal to 2, t size equal to 1. See, it is generating the like 13, 20, 44 and 13, 37. Okay, in this way this algorithm proceeds. It will generate 2 raised to 4 equal to 16 nodes. It will generate 2 raised to 4, 16 nodes. And see now there are 2 more children of this node remains to generate. Okay, so this is a live node now. Live node means a node which has been generated and all of whose children have not yet generated. So this is a live node and this is a live node. We have generated all children of this node, so it has become a dead node. Then now we are here and we have to generate the children of this node. So this is called an E node, is getting expanded. Okay, so E node is a live node whose children are currently being generated. E node is the live node whose children are currently being generated. So which are the live nodes here? This is a live node and this is an E node. All others are dead nodes. Children are generated. Okay, we'll continue in the next video.